Hey everyone, Tucker here. And recently I made a video about the new Dragon Ball series that was called Dragon Ball Magic. Well, we got something official now. All those other things were leaks. This is official. It's called Dragon Ball Daima. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But whatever it is, I can't wait to see it. So let's stop talking. Let's start watching. Nice countdown. All right. Oh, that was pretty interesting. From 84. So we went from the Dragon Ball anime now to the Z anime. We're here at GT. GT's the GOAT, man. I'm part of the GT gang. I love GT. Alright, Battle of Gods. Resurrection F. So I like what they're doing here. It gets some vibes. I kind of wish, I don't know, like they're showing Goku vs. Jiren. That was in 2018, but I get 2016 Super. There's Broly. Here is Superhero. And here we go. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, but I saw the trailer said it's 24. Bro. No way. Is this where I think it is? That? Is that? No way. Oh. No way. Ooh. That's pretty freaky. I like how Shenron looks. Usually does good in CG, so that's fun. Yo! Yo! It's not just... It's Goku and Vegeta now! No way! Is Pink Guy still Kid? That was... No way! No! Yo! Ain't no way! Wow. I mean, I want to see if there's anything after this. This little thing. No, alright. Alright, so initial thoughts. To me, Dragon Ball Super is obsolete. This should have been the continuation of Dragon Ball. I mean, watching this one trailer itself, in my opinion, blows Super way out of the water. Like, it's so good. And something about it, it feels so... I mean, I don't want to say it gives me the GT vibes, because that's what everyone else is saying. They say it's a GT ripoff. No. This is doing GT correctly. And I like this. I want to go back. I want to see some stuff. So, obviously, this is for the 40th Dragon Ball anniversary. Here we go. So right here, the way these characters look, I'm seeing that looks like a Supreme Kai. So this could be the Demon Realm, which if you see right here in the background, that's Boppity. Uh, one of his servants is Deborah. He's the king of the Demon Realm. He's not here. But so uh, the Demon Realm. This could be the Demon Realm because I'm noticing a lot of stuff from the Buu arc. All of these things are from the battle between Goku, Vegeta, Gohan against Boppity before Majin Buu got released. So that's making me wonder if this is the Demon Realm, not just any demon, the canonical Demon Realm. Because if you play Dragon Ball Heroes like I do, Demon Realm has been explored a bunch, um, but it's all uncanon. Like the only thing we can confirm of the Demon Realm is that Deborah exists. But seeing this looks inspiring. Not just inspiring, it looks wonderful. And when I go on here and seeing all the characters turn to kids, I mean, I'm going to admit it. It's a genius idea. Like, I'm seeing these characters, and if people say, "Oh, well, turning them into kids is a bad idea," no, it's pretty good. It'll be better than using a Dragon Ball just wishing someone dead. Turn them all into kids. And it's not just Go. So GT just Goku turned to a kid. Goku, Vegeta, think. Uh, I'll just go back here. So Bulma and Chi Chi, they're now kids. That's pretty interesting. Not like that. Mr. Satan is now a child too. That's awesome. Seeing Krillin, Android 18, Yamcha. I think Oolong's a kid. I think Poir's the same. And the Kais. That was interesting because since when that leak came out, I thought it was just Goku and Supreme Kai. I thought, well, that could be interesting. Now, since every character's a kid, I don't know. I'm getting like a Dragon Ball Fighter Z level thing. Like everyone's just back at the same level. But unlike Fighter Z, Goku and Vegeta aren't Super Saiyan at all times, which is wonderful because everyone's now like, I think on a same playing field. I don't think they will be, but everyone's at the same playing field. Like we don't have to deal with like Beerus and all. I hope Beerus doesn't show up in all of them because to be frank, they just kind of ruined the show. The characters I like, their concepts ruin a lot of things about Dragon Ball. Blow stuff way out of proportion, in my opinion. And seeing here turning every character back to a kid, we are now forcing ourselves back in the Dragon Ball. And I like that. Because that's why I like GT a lot more than Super. Is because in the end, no matter what people say about GT, it feels like Dragon Ball still. Super does not. Like we're going to multiple universes. There's weird duplicate universes. Apparently, 2 universes have a set of giant Dragon Balls, and then other universes don't. They never had them. So I thought, then why do they exist? A whole lot of world building that does nothing but ruin the story for me. But I'm seeing this. This has put me back into Dragon Ball. That is why one of my favorite things from Dragon Ball Super was Superhero, Broly and Superhero, because those weren't dealing with higher godly powers. We're stuck on Earth, characters that are mortals, like no god level beings, none like that. We're just on Earth and they're fighting. Superhero I like a lot more because that's a lot more earthly stuff, not less fighting, but a lot more story. And that felt like world building. That's why my favorite arc of Dragon Ball Super was a filler arc about Gohan trying to do a movie for Mr. Satan about the Great Saiyaman. But seeing all this, let's just go forward a little bit. Piccolo Ox King. I like seeing Master Roshi as a kid. That was fun. And that was Goten and Trunks as babies. Hey, that's pretty interesting. I like seeing this. Oh, they're just dangling like that. It's fun. So that was a portal. I wonder. I don't want to say that is the demon realm they're going to, because apparently it's explained in like a book or something that there's demons and there's evil kais called Makaioshin. So that could be a Makaioshin, or it could be a demon. I think the leak said demon, so I want to follow off the leaks a bit because that's where our sources are coming from a bit. Go a little more. I like seeing Goku talk to Korin. That's always a blast. I like seeing that. And this is the big one. The power pull is back. The Noembo. I hope I said that right. Uh it was in like a teaser art for Goku in Dragon Ball Super Broly, but seeing the power pull back, hey, we're going straight back to Dragon Ball, and that's what I want to see. GT, in my opinion, did it wrong because it was right after Dragon Ball Z, so a lot of problems occurred from that, and it was essentially like going cold turkey on what Dragon Ball was and what you're trying to turn Dragon Ball into now, that they had to course correct back into being like Z. And I still like GT. This, we had some time off, just had some movies, no new shows, and we're so flooded with Dragon Ball media that, like, if you want your Dragon Ball thing to be all about fighting, there's a video game you can play, a good one. But seeing this feels like going back to Dragon Ball, and this is much needed because Dragon Ball, in my opinion, is going down a bad path that it can only get worse from there. I believe Dragon Ball Daima has course corrected everything into the correct path. Just to finish off everything again. That looked cool. I like seeing that power pull. I wonder if that's because that didn't look like Piccolo. Hold on, I want to. So Bulma's all there. Full fighting. The Dragon Ball. So I don't know if that's a Super Dragon Ball or because I'm seeing it from the sun, and I think that's a Namekian. So the only thing I can think of is there actually a Dragon Ball in the sun, or is it metaphorical? Like, it looks good for the trailer. In the series, like a character's just going to think, oh, the Dragon Ball's made out of the sun or something. I don't know, but that looks interesting. That red eye was pretty unique. Well, that dragon. So I'll go back a bit. That is something I always liked in Dragon Ball. So in Dragon Ball, like dragons, dinosaurs, they still exist. Super retconned it a bit, but like, so be it. But seeing all this stuff here, oh man, this feels like Dragon Ball. And I can't wait. And what's going on? Yeah, seeing that. I don't know if that's an evil Kai or a demon, because I don't think they're going to base these characters off any of the non-canon stuff like Demigra, Salza, Gravy Pudding. I forgot the other ones. That makes me sad. Toa, Mira. There you go. Or May Cabra. I don't know if they'll base them off those, like few. But, maybe they're not going to do demons just for like marketing purposes. But, I thought that too. And then they did Broly. So, hey, canon demons, so be it. I'm seeing Bobbity here. So that makes me think it's demons. Because when he's clenching his fist, that could be like, hey, we're so mad at Bobbity. He took Deborah, who was the king of the demon realm, gave him the Majin mark under Bobbity's control now. Hey, we don't like you, Bobbity. We're going to take over now. And seeing that. And like a lot of this stuff here. And I'm seeing this art style. Oh, man. This art style is so much better than Super's. And I mean, that's kind of obvious. Like everyone, you don't really see people disagreeing with the fact that Dragon Ball Super's art style is not that good. But this one looks like looks amazing. This looks like what Super should have been. And hey, that's a nice beam blast. All right, and there's a robot there. I don't want to really cover it too much. It's a robot. But those are my thoughts on the trailer, my opinion on everything. And now I want to do a little discussion. So, once the video was done, I just started looking at some of the videos, and I knew people were going to hate it. I do. And it makes me kind of sad actually, because this looks like the perfect series for Dragon Ball to go to, and I talked about it already. But I saw some comments, and one comment that stuck out to me. I can't remember who said it, but what I did see was they're optimistic because it's not just Goku turning into a kid. I thought, yeah, sucks. The leak also said it wasn't just Goku that turned into a kid. It was more than one character. I'm surprised a lot of characters turned to kids, which is all right. To me, that's okay. Because since it's like Dragon Ball's 40th anniversary, why not be like Dragon Ball? Obviously, like with the manga, there was no Z. The manga from when Goku first met Bulma to the time Goku meets up with Oob at that World Tournament, Africa, I think 23rd. Yeah, 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament. That is the manga. That's just Dragon Ball. Z was an anime thing from when Raditz arrived to when Goku met Oob. And then GT exists. That's not part of the manga. But what I'm happy to see is that no one's calling it GT 2.0. Like, they're seeing how the series work, and I will say this flat out. I do not believe Super is better than GT. Not one single bit. GT is so much better than Super. Dragon Ball Daima, man, that looks better than GT all the way around. Like, there's no explaining it. Like, I saw the trailer. You saw me watch it. Yeah, it looks so much better than GT. Which gives me hope. I know people hate it. People are always going to say they want Dragon Ball Super Season 2. And something I actually found funny is that a lot of these quote-unquote leakers that were saying Dragon Ball Super Season 2 was coming out, they always just said next month. Like, obviously not all of them said next month there'll be an announcement. It was just easier to say next month. Like, usually like a big event, like a Dragon Ball Con, normal Comic Con, New York Comic Con, San Diego, event in Japan. I know the Dragon Ball Game Hour. That's where a lot of Dragon Ball stuff can be introduced. A lot of them just said, yeah, Super Season 2. All of a sudden, they were saying, hey, Dragon Ball Magic, canceled. No more Dragon Ball Magic. Yeah, how funny, I know. But no, seeing this, I am very optimistic about this happening. And knowing it comes out next year, they didn't give an exact date, but it's the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball. That means, hey, 40 years and hopefully counting. I can't wait to see what all happens. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think, Tucker, you are wrong? Super is the best. Like, why don't you like it too much? Or say, Tucker, I agree with you. GT is so goated, it's just too underrated. Or you're in the middle. What are some things you liked about the trailer? What are things you're hoping for with the series? What are things you don't want to see in this new series? Comment down below. I want to hear you guys talk. And yeah, I want to see what you're all about. So, see you in the next one. Tucker, out.